What's poppin' YouTube? My name is Matt Sokol, and today I'm gonna tell you the one tip you need to know to tell if your shoe is fake. So today I'm gonna share one tip that I've learned over the years, which is an immediate indicator of a fake shoe. The first thing you're gonna need is a Blacklight flashlight, which I have kindly linked in the description down below for you guys on Amazon. Super cheap, around 10 bucks, and definitely worth it. You need the Blacklight flashlight to help you see the Blacklight ink. And it might be weird thinking about ink on your shoe, but there's a very specific reason that counterfeiters use this ink and their stamp on the shoe and the box. And the reason is because obviously they're counterfeiting a good, which in this case is a Yeezy 350. Those are the fake shoes I have to show you guys today. And the only way for them to brand this shoe as their own, because again, it's, it says it's an Adidas Yeezy on the box and the shoe itself and all of that. So the only way for them to distinguish themselves between other counterfeiters is to have their own stamp, their company name or their logo or whatever it is, and stamp that on the shoe and in some cases on the box as well. I also want to say that while this method will help you identify a fake right away, just because a shoe doesn't have Blacklight ink on it and doesn't light up when you shine the flashlight on it, does not mean that it's 100% genuine. This is just a way of immediately determining if a shoe is fake, which will save you time in the long run. So without further ado, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So the box I have here is a 350 Sesame counterfeit that I had received online somewhere. And I've actually been saving all my counterfeit shoes for this exact video. So let's let it rip. And I'll start with the top of the box. And by the way, you can notice usually on these fake boxes that they're a lot flimsier than the real boxes right away, just by really feeling them at all. Starting with the top of the box, we'll shine the light and you can see that, nothing really pops out, looks normal. But switching over to the label on the front of the box, you shine it, and it's actually super hard to see this one. And if you blink, you probably missed it. But between the second O and boost, there's a stamp that I actually can't even make out what the letters are, but a small little rectangular stamp, and that is a classic counterfeiter signature. And so right away, I would know. I wouldn't even have to look at the shoes, to be honest. If I shined it on the box and I saw a black light illuminate on the box, I would just say, sorry, not legit, don't want it. So first, I usually do the entire box with the black light, literally every side. Definitely actually pay attention to this because like I said, some of these stamps are small, so you will miss it. Also, let me say that there are other substances that could be on the box that would make it illuminate. So definitely make sure that it's actually a stamp and it's actually ink and not just some random who knows what on the box. So now going directly to the shoe itself, usually I just literally just get the black light and just do the entire shoe on it. And we'll start with the sole, which you'll notice towards the bottom of this one, you'll see the little stamp, a G in a circle. And then on the second shoe, we go up and it's more towards the top of it. The same exact stamp, LG in a circle. So not only do you want to check the bottom of the shoe and the box to see if there's a Blacklight stamp on the shoe or the box, but you want to check the shoe itself to see if a Blacklight ink pen was used in the construction of the shoe. Counterfeiters often use Blacklight pens during the construction process to help them pinpoint spots that they should stitch on the shoe. You're going to be able to tell that right away. You shine it on the back of the shoe and really all throughout the shoe, just on all the different sites where they're stitching basically. So specifically the stitching, definitely. And you'll see it might be blue, it might be orange like this one is, or it might be another color, but you will see this kind of glowing, basically just glowing on the fabric itself, a different color than the shoe. Kind of looks a little bit sus, and it is sus because that's a Blacklight pen. And I can assure you that they do not use Blacklight pens to construct real and authentic Yeezys or Nikes or really any shoe. You will not see any Blacklight ink on any legit authentic shoe at all. I know I'm using Yeezy 350s for this purpose, but this would be true for other shoes as well. And finally, I also would recommend actually taking the insole out of the shoe, boom, popping it out. If the shoe has an insole that you could take out, like the Yeezy 350. And I would also recommend literally shining the light inside of the shoe itself, because a lot of times they think they can kind of finesse you by using that Blacklight ink on the inside construction of the shoe, because they think you're not going to check. And so a lot of times, like, you'll shine it in and it'll just light up, like the whole thing will just light up like it's just a disco ball, because it's just fake. Also, on the inside of the shoe, definitely shine the Blacklight on the size tag, because that is another spot that they tend to use that ink on. And so overall, you pretty much shine the Blacklight on the entire box and the entire shoe, and you look for any spots that illuminate, which would be indicating the use of Blacklight ink used by counterfeiters. This is a very simple tip that you can use to save a lot of time, especially if you're going around an in-person show and need to authenticate a lot of shoes quickly. Literally, this Blacklight was 10 bucks and it saved me hours of time in recognizing fakes right away. If you gained any value from this video, do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to turn post notifications on so you don't miss any more of my tips, which will save you time and money. I'm Matt Sokol, and I'll catch you in the next one.